Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're starting round 3 of the AWS portion of the Top Gun tournament. As everyone knows, each promotion that was selected by the AWS, from Ring Warriors Carolina, Excalibur Championship Wrestling, Alternative Wrestling Showcase, and of course, AWS Mid-Atlantic, the governing body of this tournament, to decide who is the top gun of the AWS affiliated companies. This year, the AWS portion to select their representative for the bigger tournament is coming up later this summer. AWS in Mount Airy, North Carolina. In the ring now we have the legendary Rugged Ronnie York, founder and leader of the Rugged Aces, and his tag team partner Ace Harris, who is also in the same tournament. He is already advanced to the semifinals. If Ronnie wins this, there is a chance that the tournament could come down in the finals to partner versus partner, as they are the AWS United States Tag Team Champions. And Ronnie's opponent is a formidable opponent. He is Mr. Varsity, Curtis Robertson, leader of the Varsity Club. He's new here at AWS. But he has a following here at 5-Star Pro Wrestling and several varsity players. This is going to be an interesting matchup between these two guys. A contrast of styles. Ronnie the brawler, Ronnie also the veteran of everything, but also with Curtis Robertson, a little bit younger, a little bit of new school mixed with a little old school. This match is going to be brilliant, as we already know Ace Harris, first round defeat East Hardy in a very good matchup. Round 2 was the Sheik and Steve Allen. The Sheik advanced in that match. Then of course the match that was before this one, Redneck Brother Hogg taking a defeat from Gio, the Puerto Rican Spark Plug. And on April 30th, the finals, the semifinals and finals will go down the House of Pain at 1742 Leases Highway, Orangeburg, South Carolina. April 30th. Doors open at 3 p.m. The show starts at 4 p.m. The semifinals and of course the finals to determine who the top gun of AWS will be determined on that day. As we said, that guy will represent AWS later this summer as the semifinals, and a date to be announced soon at Mount Airy, North Carolina. Also, those 4 individuals are representatives of AWS, Ring Warriors Carolina, Excalibur Championship Wrestling, and AWS Mid-Atlantic Wrestling will all meet later in this summer to determine who are the victors of the semifinals, and then later the finals will be held in August at Deal in the Seal for the Top Gun of 2022 of the AIWF. As this matchup's own way here, Ronnie's going a little old school here, rolling around on the ring just a little bit unorthodox for Ronnie, but just because Ronnie does some dirty things, and he may not do a lot of flashy things. Ronnie used to be a super junior heavyweight champion back in his early career. He's a big-time professional out of the state of Florida, trained under the State Malenko way with PWTA out of St. Pete, Florida. As this match is carrying away his opponent, Mr. Varsity himself, Curtis Robertson, trainee of the legendary George South, the George South Training Academy in Charlotte, North Carolina. He's the remnants of Dr. Death Steve Williams, maybe a little bit of Butch Reed and a little bit of Mike Rotunda, with a little bit of shade of Rick Steiner of the original Varsity Club of the NWA Mid-South and Mid-Atlantic days, and Jim Crockett's also known here in the Carolinas. This type of wrestling is being grown back here at AWS. Curtis Robertson, Mr. Varsity. He's a bad enough guy. He could beat you by cheating, but he doesn't have to resort to those type of tactics because he's smart enough to beat you at your own game but he is thuggish, heelish at most places. But right now, he's getting a little bit of a cheer, which is kind of strange because the crowd here at AWS usually loves Ronnie. The crowd is mixed emotions here as you hear everybody, come on Ronnie, come on Curtis. The fans are torn between these two guys, which has got to be weird for Ronnie because his career here at AWS, April of last year, no matter what he's done in the fans' eyes, he has been their favorite. Whether he's been good, bad, or evil in between, they love Rugged Ronnie York here at AWS. They're always waiting for the trusty kendo stick to come out and do some damage to someone. He didn't bring it to ringside, so I'm wondering, you know, his trademark stick, where is it at? As Ronnie's here, forearm club to the back here at the House of Pain here in Orangeburg, South Carolina. This is AWS Pandemonium here at 174 Nieces Highway, Orangeburg, South Carolina. Crossroads House of Pain. Do remember, folks, if you would like to come and train at the House of Pain Wrestling Academy, you can get in contact by texting 803-596-2789 or checking us out on Facebook, Crossroads House of Pain Training Academy, as well as you can message the Alternative Wrestling Showcase Facebook page for information on how to become a professional wrestler and training at the Crossroads House of Pain Wrestling Academy here in Orangeburg. You want to be a referee, you want to be a wrestler, valet, manager, you name it, they can do it for you. Contact them, get it set up as this matchup's on way here. Curtis Robertson's got his foot in the ropes here. Ronnie's getting frustrated. As we said, Ronnie's a 20-plus year veteran. The legendary Rugged Ronnie York. Ronnie's got his back turned. He doesn't pay attention. Here comes Curtis. High knee drop kick here. Ronnie's down. Fight back, punch to the gut from Ronnie. Club to the back from Robertson here. Doesn't want to give any mercy to Ronnie. Big body slam. He almost dropped Ronnie on that one. Ronnie is a pretty big guy, but Curtis was good enough to dump Ronnie over. He could have dropped him on his head. That would have been over. Career finish for Ronnie here. Curtis Robertson, Rugged Ronnie York, who will advance in round 3 in this Top Gun tournament. As Ronnie's here, sends him off with the Irish whip. Drop toe hold. He rolls up with the leg. He's going in for something here, and this is the rings of Saturn. He's got them locked in tight. There's nowhere for Curtis Robertson to get out of this here. You know, he's either going to have to tap, give up, or he's going to have 2 dislocated shoulders, and he'll be out of action. Much less he may be retired if he doesn't tap here soon, which I guess he couldn't tap with both legs tied up, so he should be telling the referee he gives up. And I believe he's shouting, he gives, but I don't know if the referee can hear him, and there he goes. He's give up, there it is, folks. Rugged Ronnie York advances in round 3 here at the AWS Top Gun Tournament. Rugged Ronnie York is going out, and there it is. That's the